Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Daniel Lopez, the Blind Samurai, and today I'm going to do an unboxing of Makoto shirasaya. It's a red shirasaya. So this is my second shirasaya, and it's funny because this one is a red or burgundy shirasaya. Let me see. This one is the different type of box, the one that opens up like a chest. Okay. Let's see. This one is this one actually got packaged a little bit better than the Musha one, the Musha Shirasaya. But it's funny because this one is the red one as well, and I guess the description said burgundy, which is kind of like, I looked it up, what the hell kind of color is burgundy, and it was pretty much described the same as the crimson color, so I thought that was funny. I'm hoping it's not the exact same thing, which it kind of feels like it now. Let me open it up. Now that I have more experience with the shirasaya from a couple of minutes ago. Okay. This one feels just like it, like the other one. The pin feels a little bit bigger on this one, which I completely thought a little bit different between the two. I don't know if this pin is a different color. If it's the Makoto one, it should be red. If it is yellow or gold, you know it's the same as the Musha. Oh. This pin feels a little bit tighter than the other one I had, the Musha. Let's see when we open it up. Okay. This one opened a lot easier than the other one. Okay. Here we go. This one has a fuller as well. This fuller does not feel that deep in this fuller does not feel that deep. My finger was kind of coming off of it. Let's see the grind. The grind on here on the Kisaki, or the point of the sword. Let me see. Yeah. It feels kind of like to the side. I would have to kind of sand it off, or I don't know if it sands either straight or sand off with a whetstone or sandpaper. I've done it to one of my knives that was like this, with a 1000 grit. Okay, let's check here the habaki. It has a habaki. This one feels really dirty and really oily, like they oiled it a lot. It's heavily oiled, or as my nephew says, heavenly oiled. I can't really feel that if it has the groove or not. The fake Hammond. Though the edge feels really dirty. I don't know if that's because of the saya, or because when they sharpened it, they just oiled it and put it away. But let me see. I will be back. I'll be back right quick. Excuse me. Okay, I'm coming back. Sorry for the wait. I'll let you know what I was doing. While I went away, I went to get some toilet paper so I could clean this thing off. Hopefully I did not move the camera. Oh no, it's the box. Sorry if I sound like I'm out of shape right now. It's because the allergies. Okay, so I got some toilet paper right here. And I'm gonna just wipe off all this oil. They oiled it a lot, like a lot. I know sometimes shouldn't do this, what I'm about to do, but just, I don't know. Don't do it. I'm a professional blind person. So right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean the edge with this toilet paper. What I do is I don't put my fingers right on the edge. I put it on the side and pull like really lightly and gently on the toilet paper across the edge, so that way I will not cut through the toilet paper or my hands. And what this should do, it should take off the excess dust. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's from the saya or metal parts from when they sharpened it. And then they oiled the crap out of it, and it just felt kind of nasty. I did not like it. Not nasty in a cool way, like when they say, "Oh, that's nasty," "Oh, that's sick." Which it's kind of, I don't know. I don't like when people use that language like that. Okay, so back to the sword. This sword feels kind of thick too. It kind of, to be honest, it feels just like the other sword. This one does feel a lot heavier though from up here. Let me see. It feels about the same, yeah. I don't know if you guys could see that. The handle, surprisingly, although it is smooth, it doesn't feel like the sword's gonna slip out of my hand. It doesn't feel that way at all. Let me see. This kind of feels, when I wipe it, it kind of feels like if it's not truly straight. But let me check. It's hard to tell because I can't see, so I can't just put the sword down and look at it. Like I said, these grooves, the fullers does feel smaller or less, like more shallow. Because on the other one, I was able to put my finger all the way in there. Giggity. On the musha. This one, the edge, they feel really rough. Let me see. The kisake, right here on the point. You could, if I do this, you feel like my finger is getting scratched. Right here right here you feel it going into the edge, and then right here starts scratching my finger. Yeah, it feels like they went from one side all the way to the other side. So I'm gonna have to fix that. It's an easy fix. This one, I'm trying to feel the groove to see if it has a wire brush groove. I mean, sorry, I don't know why I'm saying groove. Hamon. It does feel like a wire brush hamon. And you have to be careful with some of the sites because they word stuff weird. Like this, it says a visible Hammond line. Although this sword doesn't have a real Hammond, I kind of suspected it wasn't gonna have a real Hammond because it's a lower cost sword. This sword was $60 on Amazon.com, and it's from the makers Makoto. I'm gonna test its balance. If I'm holding it, yeah, it feels the shirasaya. I noticed they feel pretty heavy. I don't know how much of the tang is all the way, if they're truly full tang or they just go up to the pin halfway. Yeah, you can't really feel. I would need a magnet or something. Hopefully I've been in frame all this time. It feels like I am not. Let me see. It feels like I'm out of frame. Here we go. Sorry about that, people. Remember, I'm blind. I'm really blind. It's just not a cool name. It's not just a cool name, I mean. Yeah, so the pin, let me know if it's red. This is or yellow, or gold. What I was doing earlier, I was hitting the handle to see. It does feel like it's kind of half tang. Can't really tell though. But these shirasayas are pretty heavy. And yeah, I'm gonna see. They feel like they'll be good cutters though, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited for that. I'm gonna just keep wiping off the oil. It has way too much oil. They weigh like, yeah. Yeah, so let me see. Oh yeah, and too, like, I don't know if you guys noticed when I showed it earlier when it had all that oil on it. I wanted to know, because how do you see a sword looks nicer? Let me take off this oil from here, from the edge, being very careful. I am a trained blind person. I mean, a professional blind person. So I wanted to ask you guys and gals if the sword looks nicer this way without the oil or excess oil, or with the oil on. Because I would think it looks shinier and nicer with the oil. But I heard that without the oil, you could see the sword looks a lot nicer. And since I can't see, it would be nice if you guys could share that with me. Okay, and here is the back. The spine of this is as well. It has the little point. It has the point a little bit less than the Musha sword. This one's a little bit more rounder. Rounded off. Let me see, right here it starts with a point on the back, but then afterwards it just gets rounded off. So shirasaya. Again, the shirasaya, it's not going to have the raised skin on the handle. It's not going to have the wrapping. It's just going to have a pin. And supposedly these were made this way because it wasn't really meant to be like a sword, or, it was because when they would send out the swords to get fixed and stuff like that, or the handles or whatever, they hit it like that. But they also say that I don't know. That back then too, like when they put a ban on the swords, people were hiding their swords. But there's a lot of stuff. Sorry, I lost my balance there. But I regained it like a boss. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going to put the sword away. And thank you everyone for watching. Please remember to subscribe, to like, comment, share. Here we go. All right. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed.